Okay, hey guys, so today class hopefully will work because my last lesson I had to end early. So I've restarted my internet and I should be okay. Um, Hopefully it's not that problem. So this class is going to be a little easier. It's going to be for beginners. So we're going to learn how to express what we like to do. So we're going to talk about hobbies. And then we're going to learn how to express them in frequency. So how many times you do an activity each week. Alright, so just get rid of verbally in chat. Alright, hey guys, so hopefully I stay in class the entire amount of time today. We'll see. I'm sorry if I don't. Alright. So welcome, and we'll give people a few more minutes. There are some open slots. And just letting you guys know, the viewers, it is a beginner class. So we're going to work with creating lists of vocabulary for activities that we like to do and how to say them. All right. So I guess my first question is, can we come up with a list of hobbies that the students in this class like to do? And so a hobby is an activity that you like to do. So it can be anything from sports to anything academic. So for an example would be soccer. Okay. So can we come up with a list here? So Daniel, Diego, Mentor, and Ty. Can we come up with a list of words in English of activities, hobbies that you like to do? So we'll personalize it to the students in class. Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So may I start it?
Yes.
I like to swim.
So I like to swim. And I'm going to keep a list and then I'll post it in chat. Anyone else? So Mentor likes to swim. Diego, what do you like to do?
Yes. Well, I like to read articles about software development and about computers. I like playing football too. And
football or soccer?
well, I like play as a goalkeeper, but
okay,
well,
so soccer.
it's one of my hobbies.
Okay. And Daniel, what about you?
I play soccer and sometimes I swim. I swim.
Swim. Okay. And Ty, I heard you. What about you?
I like swim too, and I like soccer and photograph.
And what was the last one? Can you repeat the last thing you said? I heard soccer, swim.
And photo.
Okay, so taking photos?
Yes.
So we can say photography.
Like this.
To take photos. Okay, so I'm just going to post this.
Laura,
yes.
May I ask you something? Because I'm a little bit confused, you know. I'm from Europe, and do you call soccer in USA that game that we call football in Europe?
So soccer for us is the game with, you know, the white round ball. So that's soccer.
Yeah, I get.
And then Europeans call that football. And then football for us is like the Patriots versus the Ravens and the Super Bowl. But for Europeans, that's American football.
Oh, what we call rugby? It's kind of rugby?
Kind of, not really. It has some rugby has some elements of football.
Okay.
Of American football.
Okay, I guess now. Yeah.
So an example of an American football team, we'll just go with like the Giants. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually cannot name an American soccer team. It's not very popular in the U.S.
Okay.
Football is more popular.
In US, yeah. In Europe, it's more popular soccer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I get it.
So yeah, for Americans, just remember football is soccer for us, but for the British, it's the same. So that's just a distinction between English languages.
Yeah.
But I have to clarify for me.
I got you. Yeah.
So
Because because till now I was a little bit confused, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you for you clarify that.
Oh, you're welcome. So the way we can express that we like to do something, we can say I like plus the infinitive. Can anyone explain what I mean by the infinitive? Plus an infinitive. So the formula I like plus infinitive. Does anyone have an idea?
Two. It means two.
Yeah, so we'll go with the first one. So I like to play, and I put in capital letters the infinitive to play soccer.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Can anyone think of another way we can express this idea? So I like to play soccer. How else can we say it? We can say I used to play. Ahead.
I used to play football.
Okay, so in the past.
Can we say it? I like playing soccer.
Yes. So I like playing soccer. And I'm going to put the verbs in capital letters so we can see. I used to play. So used is the past tense.
Yeah.
And then to play is the infinitive. I used to play soccer, so it means you played it maybe when you were younger. Well, obviously when you were younger, because we only age. We can also say...
I dare to play soccer.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I dare to play soccer.
I dare to play soccer? Not really. So dare doesn't really work for us in that sense. Dare is, we'll go over this. Dare. Let me use my dictionary. Okay.
Yes, she's coming.
Here we are.
Yeah, sorry. Starting last night, I've been having problems. So this may happen a few more times, and I'm sorry, guys. You'll have
don't
to.
Worry.
Don't worry.
I was in panic What's happened with you?
It kicks me out. It tells me error. So we'll see. The next time it happens, I'm going to take a screenshot. And so the people who, I guess, work on Verbling, the website, they know I've been having this problem. So we'll see. But they're asleep right now. You know, it's like, I hope they're asleep. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you guys are watching this, you should be in bed. So, where they are. All right. So I was going to say, I enjoy playing soccer. Is another way we can use that. Say it.
Okay.
And can anyone repost for me in chat because I can't see them? The list we have so far. So it was, I like playing, right? Soccer, I used to play. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to ask each of you. And so we're going to take a few minutes on each person to see if they can express what they like to do. And before we do that, we should go over how you can use frequency. When we talk about an activity, we do. So you can say, we can use words such as always. If you also know a word, let me know. We can say an example is 2 times per week or day. So you can insert a number. So I'm making a list. So always, 2 times per week or day. Often, every day, once in a while. Does anyone else have some other frequency words that we can use for speaking about activities?
Twice a day.
Okay. Yeah, so we can say twice a day instead of 2 times per week or day. So twice a day.
Triple a week.
Yeah, you can say twice a week.
Thrice a week.
Or a week. So I just added week for that. Okay. And then we can also use it as a location. So we can locate it within the day. So you can tell us usually. Yeah, usually is often. Is a good one.
Yeah.
Sometime. Ooh, yeah. Usually, sometimes.
Anytime.
Okay. All right. That's a really good list. And then for location. So locating it within our day. So morning, afternoon, evening. Mid-afternoon. You could say before something, after something. Okay? So that way we know. So for me, an example would be, I'll write this. So I run I try to run every morning. I try to run every morning, but sometimes I run in the afternoon or early evening after school. Okay? So something like that. So when we do this activity, I want you to tell me 3 activities. They don't have to be sports. They can be watching television. And I'll make this distinction now. Watching television or a movie, writing in your journal, hanging out with friends. So that's a good one to know. Okay, so it can be anything. And we'll start with the people on my left and work our way down from there. And if I get kicked out of class, you guys can chat and we'll start from wherever we left off.
No.
See how it goes. So, Daniel, would you mind starting for us and just telling us 2 to 3 activities you do in detail? So what time of day you do them, maybe with who,
So every day I read my email.
Yeah.
Uh,
And so we can also say, I check my email every day.
I
Okay.
I check my email every day. Okay. The next one to be once a week. I race with my motorcycle.
Once a week, I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Once a week, I race with my motorcycle.
Okay. You race, like you race other people?
With other people, yes.
Oh,
I
cool.
make a tour in near my home.
Okay. And do you have another activity you'd like to share, or just the two?
The one I used to walk I, every day.
Walk or work?
Walk.
Walk. Yeah.
Walk.
So I used to walk every day. And why do you not walk every day now? Are you too busy?
Now I'm sick.
Okay. All right. So Diego, would you like to share a few of your activities?
Well, every day I go to class,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I watch the television, and I usually go to party with my friends at the weekend.
On the weekend.
Okay.
On the weekend. Good. All right. And what time do you have class during the week? Is it the same time every day,
Uh,
or is it different?
yes, at the same time. It's for the afternoon at the 3 o'clock.
Okay. Very cool. And Hector Delgado, can you share a few of your activities for us? Hector Delgado Cia, are you there? Okay, so we're gonna move on to Jesus. So can you share a few of your activities with us as well? Hello? Okay, what about mentor?
Yeah.
Vikash?
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually I go to walk. Usually I go to walk in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I eat. Tw- every day oh, I eat twice a day. Often I eat. No. I want to ask you: does it allow two common expression in the sentence? For example, often I eat twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
It is correct.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's correct.
Yeah.
You only eat 2 meals a day?
Yeah.
Aren't you hungry?
You know, I'm taking care of myself. I'm kind of in diet now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you often eat twice a day.
Yeah.
So
And I read a book every day.
okay. Do you read an entire book a day, or do you read every day?
Every day.
Yeah, so when you say I read a book every day, it's the idea that you finish a novel every day, which may be true, but so you can say I read every day.
I read every day.
Okay. And you can even tell us what you read. So
I read in my profession, about international relations and international law.
okay, very interesting.
Yeah.
Right. And then the next person, Murat.
I watch.
Okay.
Oh, yep, sorry. You watch what?
Me, yeah, okay. And I watch usually BBC and CNN too.
Okay. And do you watch them in the evening or in the morning before your commute to work?
Usually in the evening.
In the evening.
Yeah.
Right.
In the morning, I read a newspaper.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So you read the newspaper in the morning, and you watch CNN or BBC.
You know, because the world is so dynamic, so I follow, in the morning and in the evening, because many things happen so fast nowadays, I think.
Yeah.
But,
my dad's the same way. He reads the newspaper in the morning with his breakfast, like with his coffee, and then he watches the news in the evening.
Does he watch CNN?
I'm not really sure I'm pretty sure he watches that in the world news.
Okay.
What's the world news with Katie Couric?
And you live in USA, right?
I live in France.
In
But yeah,
France?
I'm American.
You live in France? Mais tu parles français? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Just not in class. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
Sorry, Laura.
Yes.
Can you listen to me?
Yeah, so I can hear you now. Awesome.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I was trying to connect.
Awesome. So are you able to share a few of your activities now? And then we'll move on to some of the other students in class. So, Jesus?
Yes.
Okay. Can you share 2 or 3 activities that you like to do?
I like to do okay. I like to go out with my wife. I'm married, and I'm going to go to amusement parks. I'm going to go to the countryside, because the life change when you have a child. No, I have a daughter, and she's 2.5 years old. Is correct? 2.5 years old.
So I have a child, and is your child female or male?
Male.
Yeah, and so he is 2.5 years old. So I have, and I'll post this in chat.
Yes.
Have a
So
child.
she's 2.5 years old, no?
He is 2.5 years old. So do you see it in chat?
No, sorry. I have a daughter. It's a female.
I have a what? A daughter. A daughter. I have a daughter.
Yes.
And she is 2.5 years old.
Okay, thank you. And the life is changed. No, you have to return to home soon, because she has to have a shower, to give her to the dinner, no, and it's too difficult to go out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I go home. I usually return home early for my daughter because she needs to, we can say, have dinner and take a bath and go to bed at a decent hour. I'm sure she goes to bed relatively early, so maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, and so sorry about this, but on to Murat. I called on you before, had to backtrack. So can you share 2 or 3 activities that you do during the week or during a day?
Laura, you're speaking to me, yeah?
Yes.
Hi everyone, hi Laura. Now this is the working time for me, and I just try to make some experience about verbling, and I noticed your class, And if you let me, I just want to watch what you're doing, and I have to say, you're doing a good thing for the peoples. Congratulations for everyone and you, Laura.
Oh, well, thank you.
Mm.
Well, can I get you to speak for just 1 minute and
Okay.
tell us 2 or 3 things you do during the day, if that's not too
Uh,
much trouble?
for today, working, and then I'm like a business, I can call it maybe. I'm on a business to marry my girlfriend, and I have to find a place to make a wedding ceremony today, and I
Oh,
will yeah,
congratulations.
thank you, and I will find and fix the places for our wedding date today.
Oh,
And like that, I will make something. But first, of course, I have to finish my job today, and this is a lunchtime. I try to just listen and watch you.
are you
Okay.
going to invite us in your wedding party?
All
Okay.
of you are my grass.
Yeah, we'll watch via Verbling. We can all do it. You can just put us up near the altar, you know? That'd be good.
But you have to write here. We are the verbling friends. We don't know each other, but we love each other.
Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah,
Thank you, my friend.
congratulations.
Thank you. I have to say thank you, all of you, again. If you let me, I will just watch you. Thank you.
So now for Ty, can you tell us 2 or 3 activities you do during the day or during the week at all? So, sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Are you there? And so what about Wolfie? Can you tell us a few things you do throughout your day?
Yes, I usually fancy watching football with my mates. I fancy going out with my mates also, and activity. That's why I like. Uh, yeah, just
Okay, and you
coming to my
said
mind at the
I
moment.
fancy, right? You said I fancy?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. That's so cute. That's so this is something. I hope not to offend you. So it's what older people in America say. So I fancy doing something. It's also kind of British. So I liked that you used it, because I rarely hear that in American.
In
So I
America, maybe it's not popular, but in Europe, a lot of young people use a fancy word. It's
yeah.
more popular than in US. Maybe you are right. Maybe it's a British, more commonly used in British.
Yeah, it is. So I say it sometimes, but not as often. So you can also use I fancy if you want to. Thank you for using a different word. I like it when that happens. And so I know we have a few new students and some people that did not have the chance to speak. So would anyone like to at this time? Maybe Hector or Alban, because I know you did not speak, or Ty. Are your mics working at all? And would you like to participate? Okay.
Yes, Laura.
Yes?
Okay. I have to work. I am at work now.
Mm-hmm.
Later I have to go home to eat. Okay. And my wife has today an ultrasound. Ultrasound is correct. Ultrasound.
Yeah,
Because
oh, congratulations.
because we are expecting the second baby, and maybe we can know today the sex of the baby.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
really exciting. Anyone else have some exciting news?
Is correct? Is correct expecting? We're expecting a baby.
Expecting. Yeah.
Expecting.
Expecting a baby. So we have a student who's getting married soon and a student who's having another child. Anyone else have exciting news that they would like to share at all? No? Okay. All right, so since this is an introduction class, I have a pretty basic worksheet for us to take a look at. It may be too simple for some students, but it's just So if we take a look at the website, and I'm going to go to screen share right now. Oopsies. We'll see that it's just some pictures. Okay. So we have some pictures with common activities. So we have traveling, reading, bowling, crosswords. So maybe I think it was Mentor who mentioned that he reads the paper in the morning. Maybe he does a crossword. Most people watch TV. Maybe someone plays the guitar or another instrument. I doubt, since most of you are male, I doubt you knit, but maybe your wives or your mothers knit. Playing darts. It's a common game for us in the US to play at a bar. Gardening, playing pool. So do any of the men in class play pool with their friends at all?
What's that?
Playing pool.
Wait,
So it's this picture right here. So it's a table.
I've got some problem here. Yes, which one it is pool?
Pool. Do you see my cursor pointing to this?
Yeah.
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 So it's a table, and it usually has green felt on it. And then you have even and odd number balls, and you have a white ball, and you try to smack your numbered balls into the pockets on the side of the table. Playing chess. Most of you said you play football, and just to go over, an American plays soccer.
Playing pool is like a billiard?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a snooker, you know, snooker?
What?
Snooker.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I'm going to write. Yeah.
Soccer, you mean? About the football?
No, I'm not talking about soccer. Snooker.
Billiard?
Yeah, we call it I've never heard of snooker, but definitely, because I know...
Did you see it? On the chat, I wrote.
I'm sorry, I know about snooker. It's an English billiard. Some countries call it billiard. It's an English game.
Okay.
Billiard game. There's a lot of ball on the table, and most of them at the same color, something different kind of billiard.
Okay.
Okay. But
I'm going to look it up too.
Laura, can you just to clarify on me? Playing pool is a billiard. It's same expression for billiard.
Yes. Well,
okay.
in American we say I play pool.
Okay.
On a billiard table.
Okay.
What is the difference between pool to the play you are talking and the swimming pool? The pronunciation it's the same?
Yeah, it's the same. The only difference is you would say I swim in a pool, and then for this game you say I play pool.
Yeah.
It's same pronunciation, same word, different sense.
Yeah.
So we also use this word to say a pool of water. So like a puddle on the side of the street. Okay. So a collection of water is a pool. So yeah. So we have 3 different senses of the word. Somewhere where you swim, a puddle, and a game. Ooh, sorry, I'm a little congested. All right, and I was looking up snooker.
You look cold a bit, I think.
Yeah, I'm very sick, and I'm starting to get better, but sometimes it's a little difficult to speak. Okay, and you are right, Wolfie. It is the same game.
I think it's a billiard is a general name. Is a pool and snooker is a kind of billiard. Is a kind. Yeah, we can call pool and snooker is a kind of. Its general term is a billiard. I think.
Yeah. So I went on Wikipedia and it says snooker is a British pronunciation, Oh, is a cue sport that is typically played on a table. So it's just another word that people use. I don't play pool, so maybe we use it in American English. If you're like a fanatic, so a fanatic, you love it. So a lot of you would say that you are soccer fanatics because you follow the sport regularly. Maybe you like to play as well. Okay.
Yeah, but is a soccer and yeah, okay, is a soccer and football really is a similar meaning, but I think it's a pool and snooker different kind of game. Okay, we can call billiard is general. Those games play on the table, but they have different rules. Yeah, that's different kind of game, but they all play on the billiard table.
It may be from this website. It looks like it's the same game. So, just a different name, which is interesting. And if we go back to the website, I'm going to point out this picture. So, because, well, this is the male population in the class, PC games. So when we talk about video games, what they have labeled as PC games, we call this video games or computer games. So we don't really call them PC games. So that's just a distinction to make. So if you like FIFA, right, or World of Warcraft, or Mario Kart, you like to play video games. So, and then there's jogging and camping, and then playing cards. Right, so these are just a few simple activities with some pictures to help you guys with some vocabulary. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use a different website in a minute. All right. Ooh, consonants worksheet. What is this? Okay, so we're going to work on some grammar review, I guess, involving activities. So I'm going to post the link here so we can all visit. And this is just simple grammar because I did say this was a beginner class. So what we're going to do, can anyone tell me what a vowel is? So what is a vowel?
What was the question?
So what is a vowel?
Yeah.
And so anyone can answer. So
May
what?
I answer? May
Yes.
I answer? Yeah.
It's
You know that we have in English.
Is the letter
Oops, sorry.
A? Is the letter A? For example.
Okay, and so Mentor was speaking. Okay, so one student said A. What else? What would you say, Mentor? Sorry about that.
You know, we in ABC in alphabet we have consonant and vowels. So I think we have 6 or vowels in the or 7. I don't know in the English language. So that the voice coming with, I don't know, for example, A, I, Y. So yeah, A, E, I, O, U, Y, and W.
Yeah, so we have a little rhyme to help us remember vowels. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y and W. So it rhymes. And so then, what is a consonant then? If those are vowels, what is a consonant?
All of them.
Letters.
All the other letters. Yeah. So letters like B, C, D, F, and on. So, so we're just going to take a look at this list of vocabulary. And so if you have questions about the vocabulary as well, and we're going to point out some of the consonants. So just a little game so we can review vocabulary. And
Laura, could you share the link in the chat, please?
yes.
She shared it already. She shared. You have got it up.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Do I need to post it again though? or is it okay? All right. So what we're going to do, if we look at the directions, it says that we are going to find the consonants. So what I want us to do, there are 12 words, and there are, what, 9 students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I'm going to give you each a word. So, Alabon, you're number 1. Daniel Ortega, and you're number 2. Daniel
Yes.
Paolucci, sorry.
Yes.
3. Diego, 4.
Okay.
Jesus, 5.
Yes.
Marina, 6. Mentor, 7. Pablo, 8. And Wolf Wolfie, 9. Okay, so you're going to list for us, you're going to tell us the consonants in the word, just so we can memorize which ones are our vowels versus consonants. You're going to tell us what the activity is, and then you're going to use the word in a sentence, if that is possible, all right? So I'll give you a minute or 2 to prepare. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so in 2 minutes, we'll start sharing with number 1. All right. So Alaban, you'll go first, and then Daniel, and so on, and then the second Daniel. Okay. All right. Okay.
Sorry,
Right.
Laura.
Yes.
Can you tell me, please, the word number 5, please?
Number 5 is cooking.
Cooking. Cooking? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So Daniel Ortega, I guess we'll start with number 2. It looks like the other student left class. So can you share number 2 for us, which is card games?
C. C.
Yeah.
R.
Uh-huh.
D.
Uh-huh.
G.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Yep.
S.
Yeah. So he just listed all the consonants. So C, R, D, G, M, S were the consonants. All right. And so can you tell us what that is? What are card games?
It's a play game.
Okay. Can you give an example of a card game?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Can you repeat?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Uh,
Yugi.
I don't know what that is. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe I'll do this just in case everyone's confused. Poker, blackjack. For those of you who like animation Pokemon, so they can all be card games. All right, and so can you use the word in a sentence for us?
I've some card games to play with my friends in my free time.
Okay, so I play card games with my friends in my free time. All right, awesome. All right, and so can we go on to the second person, Daniel Paolucci?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Awesome.
Excuse me, Laura, what is my number?
You are number 3.
Three, chess.
Yep.
The consonants are C, H, and double S.
Habilidad.
Yeah.
Ya está.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. And so what is this game? Or sorry, what is this?
It's a game that you play with some particular piece of plastic representing various symbols.
Okay. And what colors are the pieces usually? There's usually
black and white.
Yeah.
Black and white on the square table.
Okay. And can you use chess in a sentence?
My preferred piece of chess is yours.
Can you repeat?
My preferred piece of chess.
Okay. My favorite game is chess. All right. Good job. All right. And so Diego.
Yes. My word is cinema. The consonants are C and M.
C-N.
M.
Yep.
And I think that the cinema is a place where you choose a movie and then you can watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the sentence, I'm going to the cinema with my girlfriend tonight.
Okay. Yeah. And so can we come up with another word for cinema, a synonym at all? So in American, we don't say cinema a lot. At least I always say movie theater. So we're going to the movie theater. So that's another
Okay.
word we can use as well. So
Okay, thank you.
excellent job. And just to address a question we had on chat, so the sentence was, I have some playing cards games with my friends in my free time. And because it's difficult for me to run lesson and to write, I'm just doing it right now. So I've some playing cards games. It's a little fragmented, and it means you have card games to play. So I have some playing cards, or I have some card games. I have a few card games. That's what that sentence should say to mean. So it means you physically have the cards to play, the deck of cards. And then
It's grown without ing.
Yeah, you would have to say, it would also be, I've doesn't work, that contraction in this sentence, so it'd be, I have playing cards. You wouldn't need the games. And then you would have to say, and I play them in my free time with my friends. Or you would have to make the sentences separate. Okay? So you have 2 or 3 different ideas in that one sentence. Okay. Is it a little clearer? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and so for Jesus, can you tell us the consonants and cooking. I think you're muted. Can you unmute yourself? You have to go to your top, and I muted you when you were talking with your coworker. So you just have to go to the top of your screen and press the microphone, and you should be okay. It's the top right. Right. We'll give you a minute and we'll come back to you to work on your mic, okay? So just take a look at the top of your screen, the top, and there's a button for you, and it should say mute and unmute microphone. And we'll move on to Marina, and we'll come back to you when your mic is working.
Okay. My word is crossword.
Mm-hmm.
And consonants are C, R, S, W, R, D.
Okay. Yeah. Crosswords. W there is a vowel, just because you already have 2 consonants, so you can't have 3 consonants in a row. So it's a vowel there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this activity is brain game. You have to guess different words in it. And a sentence.
Okay.
When I was a child, I used to guess crosswords, but normally I guess crosswords only when while I'm going somewhere in the public transportation or somewhere on my way.
Yeah, awesome. I see a lot of people doing crosswords when they travel, or Sudoku. Yeah, so it's very popular. All right. Jesus, were you able to figure out your mic? Yes, awesome.
Can you listen now? Can you listen to me now?
All right.
Yes. My word has 4 consonants: the C, K, N, and G.
Yep.
And if you want to eat, it's a verb. It's a verb, and if you want to eat, you need to do this for it. No, you need to prepare the food. No.
Mm-hmm.
And a sentence, for example, no, when my wife returned at home yesterday, I was cooking, for instance, no?
Yeah, perfect. So when my wife returned home yesterday, I was cooking. All right. So on to mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Can you share your word?
G. Well, the consonants in this word are G, R, D, N, and G.
Mm-hmm.
The gardening is activity that we do with the garden. For example, we put water in the flower, or we pick up the fruits. Is correct?
Yeah, so I'm just making sure people know garden, vegetables, and flowers in our yard. And a yard for us is, you call it your backyard, your front yard, the grass surrounding your house, land surrounding
And sometimes with maybe example like this. My dad likes garden.
Oh, nope. Mentor, can you unmute yourself and share your sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah. All right.
My dad likes gardening in the garden too much.
Okay, too much. All right, good. All right, and so did I give Pablo a word? I'm not sure I did. So
Yes.
What did you say? What do you say? Yard? Some word yard? You use yard? What does it mean?
Yard. Yard is land, something surrounding your house. So when we talk about our house, we have a backyard, which is the grass in the back, and then we have a front yard.
Yeah.
But all of it together is a yard, and that's just your land, your property surrounding your home or your apartment.
So it's not your land, right?
No, it is your land. People
You.
own their yard
I got
usually.
it. Yeah, I got
Or if you live in an apartment building, you can say, we have a small yard or courtyard
it.
in our apartment complex.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, so Wolfie, can you share your word? And that's where we'll end class.
Pablo?
Yeah, I think my
I don't
word
think I gave him a word.
is painting. Painting is my word.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, so
Okay,
what are the
what?
consonants?
Sir, in fact, I don't know. I don't understand
Yep, so
I do.
the consonants are all the letters that are not vowels. So letters like P, N, T, I, and G. Those are the consonants. And the vowels in your word are A, I, and then I again. Okay? So, and can you tell us what painting is?
Painting is a painting. It's kind of activity or chore you have to do, or like a job. Draw the walls or draw the something else.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the
so
wall also, but also is a kind of art, like a graffiti.
okay. Yeah, so painting refers to making art or doing work. So doing the work on the house, putting color on the walls. And can you use it in a sentence for us?
Yeah, let me think about. Yeah, actually, I really want to. I don't like to painting like a chore, but I like the kind of like art. I really want to do body painting to one of the Victoria's Secret models. It's going to be, I think, good. You know what I mean? I hope you understand.
Yep. Okay, so good job. And then
Sorry.
one student asked about
Sorry.
pronunciation. Yes, Pablo. Did you have a word?
Yeah, well, I guess
Oh,
so.
you did? I wasn't sure if you were here or not. Okay. So before class ends, what was your word?
I think it's knitting.
Knitting. Okay.
Knitting, sorry.
Yeah. So what are the consonants?
The consonants is K, N, T, T, and G.
Perfect. And what is this activity?
Well,
Can you describe it?
it's like a stereotype of the grandmothers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they make sweaters with wool and